I just had a thought, so I grabbed the camera. On a lot of my videos, I talk about legalization of marijuana and how it could save our economy and save the environment. I mean, there really is tens of thousands of uses for it. Now, besides that, America is, I don't want to say overrun, but we have more prison systems than we have schools. I personally think that's really sad that we feel the need to incarcerate everybody that commits a crime. Now, I believe that not everybody that commits a crime is a criminal. Some people, they just they just need help. They need rehabilitation. They need some kind of um, some kind of class, if you will. Um, Seriously, do you really believe that everybody that commits a crime is a criminal? There is such a thing as non-violent offenders, and a lot of these non-violent offenders go to prison for a long time, up to 10 years. 10 years in prison for something you did that didn't hurt anybody, except maybe yourself. That really is ridiculous. Do you know people go to prison for possession of marijuana for up to 10 years? Who are we hurting with marijuana? Really? Seriously. And why are these people not being rehabilitated or given informational classes? It's something to help them, something to make them better. I mean, I know there's another word I'm trying to think of, but I'm going through like this broken brain thing this week, and it's just not operating the way I want it to. What I'm trying to say is, why have more prisons than schools when we can have more rehabilitation for these criminals that are not always criminals? How about we take all the nonviolent offenders and give them classes and instructional courses and stuff to help them change the way they are? Why can't we do that? Because we're America, and the easiest thing to do is to throw somebody in prison and let them become institutionalized. They become institutionalized, which means they've been in prison for such a long time that that's the only life they know. So they commit another crime and they go back to prison. This is not the way to do things. No, this is not the way to do things. The way to do things is to school these people. I mean, given if you're a really violent offender, you've committed murder multiple times, and or you're out of control. Maybe prison might be the right thing for some people, but I think everybody inside has a human heart. Not everybody is born a criminal. Some people might have bad lives growing up, a poor childhood, mistreated over the years. Something tragic has happened to a lot of these people to make them the way they are. And all they need is some psychological help. That's basically all they need. Some psychological help, some rehab. Why can't we have more rehabilitation centers, more schools, more educational resources in this country instead of just tossing everybody in prison and institutionalizing them? This is just my thought tonight, and I really need to capture it. Just tell me what you think. I mean, it really aggravates me. And going back to my original, what I'm usually about is legalizing marijuana. And if we did that, we would have at least, at the minimum, a 30 to 40% drop in our prison population because we're locking up people for smoking pot. That sounds stupid. That's just plain stupid. Our taxpayers are paying for this. We're paying to lock up potheads. What is wrong with this country? We're spending billions of dollars every single year fighting the war on marijuana instead of just saying, you know what, fuck it, legalize it. Let the people have their freedom. This country was built on freedom. Now we don't have it. Freedom is just it's bullshit. We don't have freedom anymore in USA. It's turning into like a communist country. I don't want to say that, but you know what I'm going with that. We have every year we have a couple of new laws that prevent this or stop that, and every time you put a law in, it gets worse instead of better. So stop making laws and start letting people have their freedom back. Laws make things worse. Why don't we just make a law against having beautiful women? And then there'll be a hot girl on every street corner just giving herself away. Ugh. Alright. Thanks for watching.